I just did a whole day and saw that I was no longer recording. I don't know what happened. I must have bumped the button. Anyway, hi. Just so you know, I've already done one day and nothing happened. I got a star in the observatory. That was it. I didn't fail any of my dares though. Oh, that's obnoxious. So hello, welcome back to my Blueprints playthrough. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, we'll do the tool shed. Now I'm just gonna be looking. Is it still recording? I'm glad I noticed that early on. Oh, I would have been bummed if I had finished the day and something good had happened. Oh. Probably just like 1 2-minute long file sitting on my drive. Okay. We have 2 gems. Okay, so what happened in the last day that you didn't see? I started the day with 4 gems. So that really started pigeonholing me into what rooms I had to draw. I had to draw more rooms that cost gems, which led to drawing shops, which led to having to hunt for money and buy things. So the morning room is great, but it also can hurt in this mode. So I might be less likely to pick up the morning room going forward. Okay, I can do any of these. The other big problem I had in my yesterday is I had no keys. So we're going to take this key. There's a version of this room you can get that has 2 keys, which is nice. We'll see if it comes up. If I get an upgrade disc, if it comes up, I have 4 gems, so I have to do this, which is fine because it connects me right to. We have the wrench. Yes, we're making that commonplace. Thank you. So all of these rooms with this gear on it, anytime you have the wrench and you draw and you draft and you place one of these gear rooms, you can adjust how rare it is. I make all of the gear rooms common because there's a mechanarium that is more powerful based on how many of those you have in your house. And these gear rooms, mechanical rooms, are all good. I mean, I don't think there's one that I hate. I have to draw this because I have 3 gems. Yeah, let's get that commonplace. Let's go. Now we're down to 2 gems. We're okay. Let's run an experiment. I have to use the keyboard for this. Lose 5 steps. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. But that's probably gonna be the one I most likely am able to encounter. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do this one, add money to our allowance. And we're just gonna focus on getting the elevator down in the foundation. Because I don't draft a lot of bedrooms. I just don't. Okay. We'll go up to the foundation. So, oh my God, an elevator. Are you kidding me? I mean, not an elevator, a security door? Okay. I might as well just call it a day right now. What I want to do, oh, this sucks. I should have done the bedroom one. Okay, we still have the other side of the entrance hall. What I want is to get a door facing this, because that'll give me the lever for the elevator. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Should we do this one? Since I'm going to be losing steps, let's do it. go on back there. Oh, Indy's climbing. Indy is so funny. We bought it because Henry is a big cat, 21 pounds. He's not fat, he's just a big cat. And when he stands up to scratch on a scratching post, he stands up real tall. So we got him a tall scratching post. Indy is small. She weighs 8 pounds. She's like a little gremlin. And she launches herself full speed at the top of the scratching post and latches onto it like a little spider monkey. Then she like looks around and then she'll climb up onto the top of it. I could always hear her latch on, like run and latch onto it. Bonk. Scratch, scratch. Clamber, clamber, clamber. Should we just hold on to one for now? Knowing that there's 2 more in there. Because I want the spare room. But I'm just trying to get to the lever. And that doesn't really require gems. Any rooms for gems. You know, not like the pump room or anything like that. 2 gems. So we're just going to take the money. And the apple. Breakfast nook. Still just got 2 gems. We're good. Oh, coupon book. Save me 1 coin on every purchase. Well, our secret passage is really our best bet, and we're going to use it to draw another hallway. This one's, yes, perfect. I'm gonna screw myself there by not having enough gems, but it worked out. Should we go get those other gems? Hey, my allowance has been raised. Okay. Should I grab all of them? But I haven't drafted a single shop yet, and it's gonna start probably feeding me more shops as a result. Just because, you know, they haven't been drafted, they're just still sitting in the pool. The card pool, not like, you know, the pool that also exists in this game. Sweet. Oh, there's an upgrade for this room I really want too. Okay, so we need to go up to the right. We need to go right too. Right. Oh, am I in the wrong place again? I am. I have 53 steps. Should I move myself? Where's the best place to go? Because I can do this. Oh, whoa, I just got really big. There we go. Do you care about seeing what room I'm in? No, because you're going to see when I pick it, right? So we'll just do that. That's easiest. I can make myself really big by doing what, this? Oh, wait. Does that work? Hold on. It always puts me up there. That's just like... Okay. I never use that, but I thought it would be fun to have. Oh. Well, we're gonna do the library, but unfortunately, that's not the way I want to go. And I can't spin her around. Oh, my kingdom for a compass, huh? We'll do this because sometimes there's a coin purse. And there's 2 gems here. Sometimes there's a gem flower. Okay, that's perfect. I was playing my normal game. There was 1 letter I hadn't found. And I was like, I'm gonna get that letter. I just want to read it. And you know, what a surprise. It didn't tell me anything new. The good thing about this game is that you can find clues to achieve what you need to do in many ways. The more clues you find, the easier it is to put the puzzles together. But if you have just like one of the clues, which you might not even need a letter, it's just sitting in front of you and you don't realize it. then you can figure it out. So a lot of the times I got pretty far in this game and there's like a couple hint systems built into the game. And I found a couple like hidden hints that required some finagling to get to. And by the time I read all of those hints, I was like, oh, I already figured this out just by looking at stuff and reading the books you check out from the library. So if you're willing to like look at the notes you've taken and really stop and think about them or sleep on them, you can figure it out. It requires some deduction. But if you keep exploring, eventually the game will just flat out tell you what you need to know. So maybe not flat out, but damn near close. In some cases, it will actually flat out tell you. Ooh, drawing room. That's good. And it means I can choose if one of these rooms is bad. The parlor does put me in the right direction. Should we do it? Let's do it. Didn't I already? No. Parlor was the last one. the unrecorded game. The gems are actually in a the gems are in a box that is actually blue. The gems are a word with the gems are in a box with the word blue on it. And we know we need to discount this because it's in quotes. This doesn't count for its own clue. So we can't assume that. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. If that's true, then it's this one. The gems are actually in a box. So those two can't coexist. They're false, right? I screwed that up. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. So one of these is correct and one of these is false. Well, I'm just going to do this one. Yeah, whatever. The billiard room puts us in the right direction. Oh, please, 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 please. Please have pity on me. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Well, now I can't. I might as well call it a day because if I can't lower the elevator and I can't go down into the basement, then there's no point in me trying to get to the antechamber other than getting the basement key and checking it. Should we? I guess. I like the boiler room quite a bit. You do need it late game, but are there any reasons to try to draw rooms with the steam ducts? There's a lot of red rooms that have steam ducts. That would be good for our experiment. Let's do it. So let's turn this on. What's our best bet? Going this way? Is that right in front of us? Looking at the arrow? Yeah. We don't have any gems. So now you can switch this. Once you've started the boiler, you can switch that. Let's just see what's in here. That's fine. Oh, here's the code check. Should we just slam it down since we have access to it now? And we could theoretically check maybe the sledgehammer. Just something, right? One last key. Okay, so the archives, see, now we're lit up. Kind of dings us, but it's good for our experiment. We have no keys left. I like this music. If this is locked. Oh, I didn't try the drawing room. Ooh, it's not locked. Ooh. We're gonna be... The laundry room. Aw, dang. Okay. Well, this is good for our allowance, at least. We have... so it's gonna be 1, 2 steps. 3, 4. I just gotta start keeping track. Okay, well, we're running out of steps. I'm not going in there. You know, part of me is inclined to... So if I go in there, that's 29, 28. Should we just check something and call it a day? Because I don't think I'm gonna, with 11 steps, I'm not gonna get to the drawing room, get to the antechamber. I think it's better to successfully call it a day with our raised allowance and put the sledgehammer into the code check. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Anything we should be looking at in here? We got sand and. Okay. You know, I've never really looked at all of the coat check. Just a bunch of bags and coats, huh? Yeah, I said bag that way. And I also say spoon, like a Minnesotan. Let's call it a day. You know, a good day. Allowances much higher. We checked a hammer. And we changed some of the likelihood of drawing those important blue rooms, the gear rooms, the mechanism rooms. And now that's permanent. That's just part of my house now. You can get the gear and change the wrench and change them again. But until you change them again, that's how they stay. And in my game, completed game, I've never changed them back from commonplace. Oh, I would love to fill out... That's the other thing we can do. We can fill out the house and try to do the chess puzzle. But I need the office and the... Let me look up where the other queen is. I can never remember. I keep all my blueprints notes in a Google Keep document. I have 2 because I actually filled one full of too many screenshots. Okay. Okay. The queen is also in the study. We're going to do the shelter again. It's just a good one. I do have 9 coins to start now instead of 2, so I can actually start affording more shrine blessings. But the one I really like isn't until 13 coins. I wish I could just drop gems. That would break this mode though, wouldn't it? Okay, we have to draw this. The shovel seems... We could actually buy a few things, but if we're forced to draw the kitchen or the... Oh my god, please don't force me to draw the showroom. The shovel, the metal detector gives us keys, so let's do that. More likely to find keys, I think, with the metal detector than the shovel. If we had both, I could combine them. We have to draw one, and I'm going to choose the pool. Come on, give me a key. Nope, no key. No such luck. Well, let's try this again. We'll do the nook. Yep. Yeah. Because that gives us the key, right? Sometimes an extra one. Nope. No security door this time. Good. Let's see if we can just loop up behind it. Dang it. Kitchen. Or I could do the lab, right? They're the same cost and the lab is better. Yeah, lab. I'm not crazy about any of these, so it doesn't really matter. If I could get, I can't remember which room it is. It's a corner room where you can change the likelihood of how often you see a room. Early on in my game, my other game, I had hallways set to like incredibly common. So I was always drawing hallways. We can do this because we have the red rooms. What is it, Indy? Indiana? Indy? What is it? She's got a little mousey in her mouth and she's wandering up and down the hallway just trilling. And sometimes if I just acknowledge her, then she's like, oh, yay. She doesn't even want me to touch her or look at her. She just wants me to acknowledge her existence. Oh, baby. That's a good one. We haven't drawn the security room yet. Please, 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 please. Hell yeah, dude. Here we go. Should we just call it a day? Because this will be permanent now. And anytime I make a permanent change, I feel like I just want to call it a day. Oh, the cats are playing. How cute. How cute. Okay. I know it's anticlimactic. But I do just want to call the day before I get myself into any messes. I bought something at the commissary. I have 20 steps. I obviously didn't fail the gem thing. And we didn't touch the center door. So yeah, I'm just going to call it a day. I screw up too often. It's too bad because I found the key card. Part of me wanted to find the coat room, the coat check, so I could swap the sledgehammer out with the key card, but it's better to have the elevator down than anything else. Because now I don't have to think about that. Time is it? It's a little early for cat spicy time. I don't know why they're being so spicy. If I get the blessing shrine again, I'll look. There's one that gives you dice. That's really good that I like. And honestly, there might be ones that I didn't ever find useful. Doesn't matter. That I didn't find useful in my main game that might actually be more useful in this version. But did not come up. Hey, 24 minutes in and we're doing pretty good. In my humble opinion. The study is where the other queen is. Okay. I just don't... So her ladyship's room only appears on this side of the house. The west side. And it only ever appears with a southward facing door. So if you've like come over here and then you draw a room here, her ladyship's room may show up because it's a south facing room. The door's north facing. As far as I can tell, that's the deal with her ladyship's room. Well, I just failed.
And I will say goodbye.
I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was at the right-hand door.
And the sea.
I was not.
And wonder why daring
I was gonna touch that door at some point.
feels just like defeat.
Defeat. Or Simon. He's in over his head, you know. Why does this take so long to show me the return to menu? Come on. What engine is this built in? Which, the question I'm asking is, what mod framework will we be using for this game? Because there's one for Unity. There's one for, what's the engine that all the EA games are made in? Like every EA game is made in an engine. So when they made the new Dragon Age game, Veilguard, they no longer were using their in-house engine. They had to swap over to the EA sanctioned, like the EA was like, you have to build your games in this engine. Ice something. It's got something to do with ice. A frost. Fight. What is it? EA game engine. Frostbite. And now there's nobody left at BioWare who knows how like the original engine works. They're all gone. We'll do this. Did I not go get... I didn't get an outer room. Okay. We haven't gone far. Very pretty. Mount Holly's a very pretty place. Okay. Let me look at my shrine notes. Oh, so many notes in here. Dancer, high roller we can afford. The gardener, the chef, and the general. The chef adds more food in the dining room. The gardener adds... I actually have this. I have a screenshot of a book. Let's see. Chef adds spreads to the dining room. Gardener adds 8 courtyards to the draft pool. Courtyards are good because you have 3 doors and digging spots, but they cost gems. So, not great. Kind of like the schoolhouse. The general, if after you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing a red room, gain 5 gems. That's... why? I never used that in my main game. I was never hurting for gems. Blessing the dancer, we know. Blessing the high roller. Each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die. Gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. So, the high roller is good because it gives us dice. And sometimes we're forced to draw shops if we have 3 or more diamonds. So I'm going to do the high roller. And the high roller's how many coins? 3 to 4 coins. Now let's see. Or we could just do the shed. What are we trying to do? We're trying to get the key. So having dice will actually help a lot. Because then we can re-roll stuff. What did I say? 3? I hope that's right. Yeah. Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1 ivory dice. Gain 5 extra time. Oh, I said 10 extra. I mistyped. I put in my notes 10 gold. I wonder if I put 4 coins in, if that's 10 gold. Or if it's just the same effect. Because it's usually 1 and 2 3 and 4, 5 and 6, like coins will get you the same room. But I haven't paid attention to see if there's a reason why it's worth spending the extra coin. You could spend 30 gold to get the monk if you want. I mean, I never actually had to. I had decent RNG where 3 days of the monk was enough to beat the game. The drying room is good. It's gonna cost us a gem, but I feel like I might want the drying room later down the line. Because right here, I don't really care about drafting new rooms. I'm fine with the ones it's gonna give me. Yeah. Let's do this. Should we save? Oh, no, I want to go. Gosh, if I got her ladyship's room, that'd be great. I'd love that, actually. We'll do the chapel. Because then we can go north and south. Left and right. Left and right. Left and right. We'll do the storeroom because it's a good dead end. Now I'm going to be less afraid to pick up these gems because if I'm forced to put a shop, that's okay. Nothing be done about that. I'm going to save the corridor for higher up where the rooms are more likely to be locked. Oh no, what did I do? I didn't buy the most expensive thing.
And I will say goodbye to my dreams.
This is why I ended it immediately after unlocking that elevator.
And wonder why daring feels just like defeat.
I was getting too big for my britches. I was getting so confident. I gotta remember, I did really well last episode because I was just focused on the dares and nothing else and just vibing my way through the house using the dares, right? So I think I have to go back to that mindset. Yes, I do want to get to the antechamber. Yes, I do want to get the basement key. Yes, I do want to check the basement key in the code check. But none of that matters if I keep screwing up my dares. Right? Gosh, my great uncle. What a jokester. What do we got here? We'll try the shrine. Should we try feeding it 4 coins? Because it said 5 days, right? 5 gold, excuse me. What happens if we give it 4? Probably nothing, but let's see. Yep, it's exactly the same, right? Yeah. So there's no reason to waste the coin, right? Other than you're trying to figure out, you know, what the increments is and it are and in which the different rooms appear, but this, okay, just making sure I'm not looking at the we'll draw the den and we'll pick it up. Let's not be afraid of it because we have the high roller. We have to buy the office. Hey, this is where the king is though. I'm not gonna run the experiment just yet because I don't have a lot of. If you want to know how to get into this chest, it's right there. There's a clue. Well, it's not right there. That's a clue. Okay. Close your eyes. We're gonna do this. All right. No keys yet. 2 gems. I'm going to save the drying room for further up. Does have a nice north facing door though. But I also want the key. Magnifying glass. Okay. Well, which one should I take? Let's take the one that doesn't require me to spend the gem. Anything in there? A gem. We get 10. 10 out of it anyway. We have 3 gems now. Probably tired of me saying, how many gems I got? I got 3 gems. Okay, we got 3 gems. Okay, now we only got 2 gems. All right, so I got a die. I have to buy something here. I don't have to buy the gem. I can buy the salt shaker, but honestly, the gem's probably more valuable. That's fine. I ain't mad about that. We'll draw the courtyard. Give me a tool. Yeah. Hi. Hi, friend. Okay. We can combine these two. Although I think when I combine these two, I lose the metal detector's effects. But if I can combine them in a workshop, there's something I can do with them. There's at least one thing. I feel like there's 2. I can't get to it, but there's definitely something downstairs I could do. I can't get to the tomb. I can't get to the underground without the tomb or draining the reservoir fountain. And I can't get in the other side because I need to open it up with the basement key. Okay, well, there is one thing. If we come across a workshop, there's one thing we can do, and maybe we would check it if we made it. Because the nice thing is if you have an item you combine in the workshop and you grab it out of the code check the next day, it doesn't keep you from, if I combine the metal detector and the magnifying glass into the burning glass, it starts stuff on fire. If I code check that and have that the next day, that doesn't preclude me from picking up the metal detector again, and having both. So, that makes sense. Doesn't matter. We'll do this one. I have 7 coins, so as long as I'm not forced. Oh, if the showroom does come up, I can redraw it. Okay, so I have to do one of these 2. Is there a reason to do the secret passage? The workshop is a blue room and I can't. We just noticed something about the art on the secret passage. Huh. Is that green or blue? It might be green. I think it's green. Okay. I can't draw blue rooms from the secret passage as it stands. And usually there's no reason to. But I can draw a bedroom, a hallway, a green room, and a red room. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get a workshop. And a workshop's a blue room. So the only reason to do that would maybe be to get a hallway with more doors. I can't use the corridor right now because I need to spend a diamond. Ultimately, I'm trying to decide if I want to use the observatory or the secret passage. I think I'm going to do the secret passage to get a hallway and potentially have... Don't draw the... Oh my god. I have a dice. A die, excuse me. Oh, I'm definitely taking this. If I hadn't had a die, I would have been hosed right there. Hey, what? Hey, hi. Yes, hello, hi. Now all hallway doors will always be unlocked. So if I get the Great Hall, all those doors that are always locked will be unlocked. I feel like the chapel's the best bet here. We don't have to go in. Yeah, it's too much work to go down the other ways. Okay, I have the metal detector, so it would tell me if there's coins in here. A gem, so I'm safe. The pantry, the billiard room goes this way. I like that. Let's see what kind of keys we get. 5, 20. 13 minus 5 is 8. Times 2 is 16. Divided by 2 is 4. I get the pink and purple mixed up all the time. 11 minus 1 is 10. It's 100. Divided by 20 is 5. 2. I'll take them. Would have liked the security key, but whatever. Ooh, is there a coin back here? Hi. I guess you just you learn where all the stuff is. Ooh, the observatory is going the right way. It'll cost me my 1 gem. Yeah, great. The corridor is always unlocked. Whoop-de-doo. All hallways are always unlocked though, so it doesn't really matter. We're not beeping. I don't have to get that. And we're going to draw the library, because otherwise we dead end ourselves. That sucks. But I don't have to... That would put me at 30, like 34. I'm not going to make it. Let's do the servants' quarters. Not a lot there. What do you got here? I'm not saying anything about that. I was just curious what it said for my knowledge. I know about you, green notes. We go up. We got 6 keys, no gems. We haven't found the breaker room. Otherwise, the garage would be good. But we're going to do this. Well, we could do the bedroom. I want to get to the antechamber, but it doesn't do me any good to get to the antechamber if I haven't found a lever. What can you do? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger. Racist ass rhyme. Oh boy, that hurts. Have we achieved anything this run? Oh. I was hoping for the security key. Now we have 7 steps. We could, no, we can't do anything. Let's just ride her out, you know, see how it goes. Because if we fail, we fail. It doesn't matter. I would love to get the Great Hall. Or the workshop. Well, we'll eat the nanner. It'll prolong our pain for a little bit, right? Ah. I mean, I have to. I'm doing this, but like, I don't know if there's any reason to even do it. Because I think all the doors, I think these are security doors, right? And then there is a door in the foundation, but I only have 27 steps. Let me just make sure these are all security doors. Yeah, and I can't do anything about that. And same with the dark room. Yep. Oh. Well. I guess we'll call it a day. Oh, that's too bad. I don't think we got anything meaningful done that day. Well, I take that back. We did do the shrine and we have the shrine's blessing for 2 more days. So there is that. What, like 2 more runs? Unless something astounding happens, I think 2 more runs and that should be good. Last time I was like, 1 more run, and that's when I found the foundation. Well, and that's when I stopped. I mean, like, stopped after that, but it was that 1 more run. We'll do 1 more run, and I found the foundation. I'm just trying to decide schoolhouse or tool shed. I'm glad I did the tool shed. Now I just need to find the security key or turn the security doors off. And I should be okay. You know, my lockpicking skills aren't great, but none of these cost anything. None of these cost anything. Chapel does go right up into the foundation, though. I do like that. And we have a shovel. Let's go. Oh, I'm talking. Now we're talking. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. We got there in the end. Should we go this way? Yeah. Let's try to dead end. Well, we have to buy one of these. And I choose the courtyard. Hey, we can dig. Just some pebbles. No hammer. Yeah, let's do the den. Now we have a way around the chapel, right? Ooh, the walk-in closet. I think I will, because I have to. All right. That was all 4 items? Yes. Oh, that's not a way around the chapel. I still have to go to the chapel. To get anywhere, really. Unless I manage to branch the foundation out. Let's try that. Not ideal, but I don't really care about that one down there at the north door. Oh, we're not wasting our keys on that. Okay. Let's do the boiler room. Let's do the drying room. We go this way. Ooh, security is good though, and we have to draw it. I wish I could spin it. Oh. Let's see. Hey, thanks, lockpick kit, and we have to do the passageway. Kind of a waste, but I've seen worse uses of the passageway. Yeah, there's a duct here. Oh, well. We can either dead end it or do the morning room. Both of these always have, not always, often have something in them, but the morning room often has like an actual tool. Tool. Not really good much other than an allowance key. I mean, it is good. Just, it's, the vault keys give you a wealth of information. I just don't need it for this playthrough. 3 gems. We'll do this. Because the dice, right? And I'm gonna open up this to get the 4th gem. Okay, don't look. Don't look, she says, hovering her cursor on one of the numbers already. All right. Hey, thanks, lockpick set. We have to draw the commissary. It's too bad. It's going the wrong. We could redraw. Is there anything in the commissary I'd want? The hammer's locked up. So really, and we have the shovel. So really, it's just the metal detector. We have 19 gold. In theory, we can afford stuff in there. And plus that gives us another dice. Cool. Ooh, that's expensive, but we can afford it. Oh yeah. You know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do, don't you? We're upgrading a room and then we're calling it a day. You've seen how I work. Okay. What's it gonna give us? Something good? Cloister? Oh, I have done the cloister before. Find an extra item in each bedroom you draft. Add 2 allowance for each shop you draft from this cloister. So the cloister's bonuses only work if you draw the corresponding room off of one of its 4 doors. Find 8 dirt piles in each room with a fireplace you draft from this cloister. That's so specific. There are quite a few rooms with fireplaces, but not like so many. And then it also requires you to have a shovel. So I feel like Mila or Lydia is better. What am I always hurting for? Items? Because there are other ways to add stuff to your allowance. We'll do Mila. All right, let's call it a day. We bought something. There was one. I mean, unfortunately, we're going to waste our die. But now I only have 4 gold. So if I got the showroom, I could re-roll. I have 3 dice and 3 keys. The dice do protect me from being forced to roll the showroom or the locksmith. How else can I fail? That's really the one that's going to get me. That's going to like absolutely just destroy my steps. And 3 gems. Okay, well, let's push it. Famous last words. Plus the drawing room lets us redraft 1. I do like the lab. And that will get rid of a gem. Is there something else I'd rather be drafting in this case, though? The Great Hall would be good. But I don't think I'm going to get to the antechamber, so let's just do this. Now I'm going to kick myself if I find the utility room. 2 gems. We got 3 dice. Let's go. Rude. Sometimes that happens, right? But we only have 2 gems, so we're not required to buy the gem room. The lockpick kit doesn't always work. We can get a star. Or we can get an extra key. This day is probably going to end unceremoniously, so I think the star is more valuable. And they're all dead ends no matter what. And I'd rather save the observatory. Well, let's get the key. We still have 2 dice. Okay. What's up here? Let's just look over here automatically. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I mean, I'm okay with that. Gets me north. Uses up 2 of my gems. Do I have a shovel? Usually there's dirt holes in here. Yeah. Not even pebbles or a shoe. Just not quoting old Greg on purpose. You're welcome. All right. We don't need to do this. It is the best room though. So let's do it anyway. It is a good room. And there might be a key in there. Nope, no such luck. Let's just keep going north. We don't have to draw the rumpus room. Should we though? Sometimes not having gems sucks though. Like, I feel like we should save our gem for when we're pigeonholed. So the billiard room it is. Plus we can maybe get the security key out of here. Hey. Okay, 17. 20 divided by 10 is 2. 5 plus 18 divided by 9 is 2 again. 12 plus 4 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. 22 divided by 11 is 2. It's just all 2. 2, 2, 2. Hey, nice. So between the lockpick kit, our 3 keys, and the key card, it's looking pretty great. Looking pretty good for us. 1 gem. All right. Not strong enough. What do we got? The rotunda we can't draw. We don't have enough gems. Should we just do the spare room? Keep the 1 gem? I just hate blocking off. I mean, this stinks, but it gives us 4 doors. You can't get me. This is kind of a Hail Mary. Ooh, and it worked. We're running out of keys. Oh, this stinks. This also stinks. We can probably get a key out of here, though. Or a turnip. Oh, well, we have this hallway. Oh, thank God. The dark room's a Hail Mary? But we could go back to the... Hey, we'll go back to the pool. And we'll draft... Hey, we can do this, actually. Let's go back to the pool and see if our lockpick kit will work there. Even better. Don't draw that. That's an automatic fail. Let's see. We're just gonna have to do this and hope for the best. Well, it worked, right? And I don't have to go in there. Although it's more than 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I might as well. Squeak. Nope. We'll do this one because I don't want to lose. I don't want to go down to 22 steps. Now we got to buy something, don't we? We'll buy. How many, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives us 20 steps. 25 steps. Look at us. Now we can't buy anything more there. Do we take a risk on the dark room, knowing that the kitchen could give us something decent? Yeah. I love b-ball. Aw, Boo earns. Well, it's okay. Last key. I don't have to draw that. The library could give us something good, like a rare room. Usually rare rooms were, yeah, okay. I think that's gonna be it, right? Was the kitchen door locked? It was, right? So really our only thing left to do is to go down to the entrance hall and hope we draft the Great Hall, but I think the Great Hall costs gems, right? How many steps I got? 62? Let's give it a shot. This is gonna be faster. Because even if we found the coat check, Oh, we haven't seen the coat check. Have we seen the coat check at all this? Oops, wrong room. This house? Okay. We can go down through the nook, through the corridor to the foundation. And then to the chapel and pantry. Excuse me. Thank you. Straight down. Okay, what do we got? Not anything great. Well, we'll use our one die. Wonderful. Great. Oh boy. Well, that's it. What did we do? What did we do? Oh, we upgraded a room. I could have called it a day there, but you know what? We got to the antechamber. All right. Well, it feels anticlimactic to end it there, doesn't it? We did upgrade a room, and we did lower the elevator today. We added some stars. The sledgehammer's still coat checked. We're gonna have 4 gems tomorrow morning. It wasn't a terrible day. And honestly, that's like the little things about this is just like the little things add up. So I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll meet you at the tent. There it is. We're headed right for it. And I'll see you in the next one. And until then, I hope you have a nice little sleep. We'll cozy up, sit by the fire, and watch the stars in the sky. All right, good night.